building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose. Up next, Sassafras.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your free weekend getaway was a trap, luring you into a game of life or death. Only one of you will survive, and I hope that one survivor will keep us in mind for their future vacation needs. Okay, first question. Who was Ozymandias, King of Kings? Use your device to answer the question. Almost out of time. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Housekeeping! We're at room 105. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. Okay, let me lean back in this chair and get my feet up. And we begin. Dear guests, many of you have complained about the hissing coming from the air conditioning. I assure you it is working just fine, and that the noise is coming from the snakes in the walls. Poisonous snakes are very noisy. Time's up! Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick editorial review of your work. And here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you? You were not the best. I mean, one of you thinks this is a letter I could send in the actual mail. You're back! The end of your life isn't the end of your participation. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. What does it mean if a statue is Calipigian? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. It's time. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Donation time. You all get $500. Give some of that money to another player. The person with the most cash at the end will die. But if you give to someone and they have $1,000 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin. Hurry up. Time to check the receipts. Struck down by the almighty dollar. Let's keep moving. In case you're wondering why I'm slightly more upbeat than usual, my pet bat just had babies! What do I call them? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Come with me. Math! It's back, baby! Do as much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing along. If any of them do better than you, you'll die. Let's go! How's that math going, Matthew McConaughey? No pressure, but time's almost up. You're just lucky I didn't make you do algebra. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which of these is a sweet noodle casserole? Who picked this? Follow me. There's nothing more fun than fogged up mirrors. Oh hey look! The ghost of my Aunt Mildred is writing on this mirror. Pay attention to her unique handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will everyone else. Draw a word on the mirror and maybe you'll trick someone into thinking it's Aunt Mildred's. Go ahead and start writing. Pay attention to the words as they appear and try to spot my auntie. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote or you die. Enter the right word now or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aw, you got it. Stupid mirror game. Unbelievable. Let's try another one. Who's a French vampire? Time's almost up. Who picked this? Time for consequences. I'm giving you the laziest gift of all. A scratch ticket. Scratch and find $3 to live. And if you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for all the extra $signs you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Get to scratching. It might be fun. If you have a losing ticket, come with me. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive! But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Onions. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. But wait, there's more. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Moons of Jupiter. Moving on. The 12 Apostles. That ghost can smell your life force. Don't look behind you. Here comes the darkness. Gluten-free. Time is almost up. The darkness approaches. Baking tools. You can't outrun that ghost forever. You won't be forgotten, whoever you were. Old Testament books. You stole some yummy life force. Black Mirror episodes. Time is almost up. The darkness approaches. Vodka brands. Stolen life force. Cats in the musical Cats. Oh my gosh, who's it gonna be? Toilet paper brands. The darkness approaches. Where do you think you're going? You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now too. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Here comes the next question. Hogwarts teachers. Time is almost up. Nighty night.
Fresh lab rats! Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. My role model is Charles Darwin, so let's see which of you is the fittest. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, the lab's got some fresh cadavers coming at 9, so let's go. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which mutant power best describes your personality? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see that data. Let's look at those votes. Take away the outliers. That's our winner. I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whenever your answers match the group, whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're a healthy snack. There are positive and negative aspects to this role. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Yippee! This is a superpower. You're the best you are at what you do. Make it rain! Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. Always remember this moment. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Here's where we ended up. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Give me another category. Which relationship pet name is everyone's best fit? Assign those roles. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. you are.
Yippee!
Yes, dear. Hell yes.
Hooray!
Sweetness.
Yippee!
You're not the most original pet name, but very popular.
Woohoo!
Dude! These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think Schrodinger's cat always wants to get in the box? Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. You get the roll and some science pellets. Sometimes one vote is all it takes. Here's where we landed. And by the way, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. You, judging by your roles, you're this, and you're also this. Those just don't go together. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. Hello has been retired. You are allowed to pick the new universal greeting. What is it? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. A horde of non-violent vegetarian zombies have moved into your neighborhood. How do you deal with them? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The rest of you will decide who wins. There you go. Vote on your devices now. love results. Okay, what will our last category be? Which of these things found in the dryer are you? Don't overthink this. Let's see what everyone picked. Hooray! Cha-ching! This is why you never laugh at pocket protectors. But it looks good on you. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the roll. That settles that. Where did that come from? Ooh, still no roll for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a Plan B roll that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role fits our neglected subject the best. You should feel good about this. Probably. That's the lineup. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see if we can draw any more conclusions from your roles. You guys, your roles tell me you've got something in common. I can't stand not knowing who's better. You've been pushed on stage to do stand-up comedy at an open mic. You have nothing prepared. How do you start? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Get ready for your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome aboard! You must be the talent. Please sign in. Oh, please, whenever you're ready. We don't have all day. We don't have all day. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. don't have all day. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Any time now. Toot, toot, we got a scoot. Any time now. We don't have all day. Let's move it, people. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. Okay, time to wrap things up. Follow the steps on your device to write 2 jokes. Trust your instincts, unless they're bad. Okay, you should be on your second joke by now. Quick, get those jokes in. Looks like some of you didn't finish your jokes. Too bad. I just rubbed two nickels together and thought, wow, talk about close quarters. Dang it, Chuck, you screwed it up again. Here's our first comic. Nice job, you two. Judges, what do you think? And some credit to you. Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next comic to the stage. Don't forget your catchphrase. Which comedian told a better joke? And a tip of the hat to you. Want some more comedy? Well, here it comes. about some points for you as well? Our next comic needs no introduction. Who is currently winning comedy? Let's see. Oh, look. Some of you are achieving comedy. Now that you have your sea legs, it's time to write some more jokes. We're at the halfway point. Stuck? Then hit the joke for me button. Time's almost up. Oops, not everyone finished their punchlines. Must be high tide because we are reaching the height of hilarity. Let's bring our comics back to the stage. Keep that applause going for our next comedian. Let us know which joke you liked the most. Please welcome our next comic to the stage.
Steve McDermott, the Steve. Dovete take me.
Great setup. All right, let's hear it for the next performer. Let's see who our rising stars are. If you're at the top, that means you're the headliner right now. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. The comedy is still going down, just like the ship. Let's hear it one last time for our performers. Did they successfully beat this joke? Vote now. Which version do you like best?
차라리 CD도 대구호의 어느 박스 아구 박시 브레이키 You can speak to I hear my Leptes etoves vacacional de high.
Let's find out the winner of this beautiful and fully functioning Life Fest!
Ooh.
Comedy out at sea.
Bye.